Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
More than $2 billion. That is the current cost of the ongoing UAW strike against General Motors. And with really no clear path forward, that number is expected to rise. Plus, the new measures Oakland County is taking to fight back against teen vaping, as you learn more about one Michigan woman's lawsuit against e-cigarette maker Juul. Brandon?
A cool and cloudy Columbus Day, but wait till you see what happens once these clouds clear.
All right, Brandon, thank you. And topping our news here at noon, of course, we were talking about the UAW strike against General Motors, now entering its fifth week with no clear end in sight. Negotiations do continue today at the RenCen, but on the picket lines, UAW employees now have a renewed incentive to keep up the fight after strike pay was increased over the weekend. Local 4 Business editor Rob Maloney reporting live for us from Detroit this afternoon, the Detroit-Hamtramck Assembly Plan. You've got more on the wide impact that the strike is happening on both sides.
Yeah, you know, Evrod, good day to you. You know, what we're seeing here is that the negotiations have, in fact, gone back. The negotiators have. Last night they talked until about 10 o'clock. They were back at the table again at 8 o'clock today. There is the concern that they need to get to the marathon stage that we've yet to see. We'll talk about that in just a second. But yes, they do have another $25 in strike pay, but they're viewing that here as sort of a stopgap and something that makes them feel a little bit better being out here. But the going is tough. Day 29, the burn barrel stoked and warming as the cold mid-October air moves in on striking GM UAW members. Detroit-Hamtramck strike captain Simon Dandu says newly awarded $275 a week strike pay helps.
Oh, sure. You know, it's just a morale. On top of that, I'll take the occasion to thank you, the community, for the support. They bring us food, drinks, and whatever they can here to support us. So that's a good boost.
He'd like a settlement this week, and labor expert Arthur Schwartz tells us it should come after marathon talks that we've yet to see.
Well, that's the way it usually goes when you settle. You go to the main table, and there aren't 30 people in the room either when you do this. There's a limited number of people, so you can actually negotiate, and you get it done, and you go round the clock until you get it done.
The Anderson Economic Group says this walkout's been costly. GM's lost more than $1 billion in profits. Line workers lost nearly $750 million in income. The feds and state of Michigan are losing tax dollars. And there's growing sentiment something has to change, and soon.
The company's hurting. The workers on strike are hurting. The communities are hurting. We need to get this thing done.
I'm hoping, they resolve the problem, because either way you look now, everybody's losing.
Well, it's time to get a settlement, at least if you talk to pretty much everybody outside the negotiating table. Inside the negotiating table, they're getting some progress. We were told yesterday that there has been some traction gained, but whether it's enough, well, we have to wait and see. Evrod, back to you.
Well, Rod, is there any chance at all for those marathon talks?
Well, you know, it could be that they don't get to them this time around. We have a new and fairly inexperienced negotiating team, at least at the head in the leadership. Gary Jones has never done this before, neither has Terry Dittus. And so maybe they don't go for the marathon talks. Now, traditionally, that's how it's been done. Maybe they get there tonight, maybe they don't. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we've been waiting and seeing for quite some time now. Rod, thank you for the update. Turning our attention to the forecast now. Meteorologist Brandon Rue joining me, coming off of a very, very much feeling like fall weekend.
It was very nice though at times.
Yeah.
And today just really not the case. It is cloudy, it's cool. The clouds not allowing our temps to move very much. We have 50 at Metro, 50 at City Airport, Grosse-Ile at 50, 49 actually. 10 Celsius equals 50 Fahrenheit for you in Harrow, and you can see 40s just about everywhere else. And on top of that, the winds have become a little pesky out of the west, anywhere between 5 and 15 miles an hour. That adds a little extra chill to the air. So the rest of your Columbus Day staying mostly cloudy. At times, we get a little bit of sunshine. 54 degrees and a cool breeze keeps it feeling even cooler. And those west winds just dragging more cloud cover off of Lake Michigan, and that's what we have happening here for the rest of the day. But when the clouds clear, the temps tumble, and we have a frost advisory to discuss coming up. Evrod.
All righty, Brandon, thank you. We are continuing to follow this developing story in East Point, where several people were shot over the weekend. East Point police are questioning a person of interest in the shooting late Saturday night at the Last Call bar right near 10 Mile and Hayes. 6 people were shot, 4 men, 2 women, all after an argument at the bar. One of the male victims is in critical condition. Witnesses say the suspected shooter drove off in a silver Honda Ridgeline pickup truck. And this afternoon, police are searching for the driver responsible for a hit and run that killed a Sterling Heights man last night. This was the scene last night on 16 Mile and DeQuinter, where police say a 45-year-old man walking across the street was hit by an SUV and that man later died at the hospital. The driver took off in what's believed to be a 2017 or 2018 black Jeep Grand Cherokee. Oakland County schools and government agencies are taking action today to inform and protect young people from the dangers of vaping. Statistics are showing vaping use is on the rise among teenagers. Oakland County schools and health agencies say that they are going to work to educate teens about the dangers of vaping. Programs being launched will aim to inform both teens and their parents. And we have more on the Oakland County vaping effort on Local 4 News at 5 o'clock. In the meantime, we're learning more about that 18-year-old Michigan woman who's suing Juul, the maker of those e-cigarettes, for more than $75,000. The woman says that she developed a severe nicotine addiction as a result of using the company's e-cigarettes. She started using the vaping products in high school, preferring Juul's flavored pods. Her lawsuit claims that when she started using Juul's products, none of the advertising disclosed any of those health effects. Be on the lookout. Oakland County officials are sounding the alarm now on 2 possible stranger danger incidents. The first investigation, police in Clawson now looking for this black Kia Soul. They say a 9-year-old girl was approached by a man near Clawson Park who was driving this car. That little girl quickly ran home and told her mom. And then police say 2 10-year-old boys were walking home from Kenwood Elementary School when they say a black SUV was following them. The boys stuck together and ran away. That man is described as an elderly white man with gray sideburns wearing dark reading glasses. Right now it's unclear if those 2 cases are related. A man died early Sunday in Grand Rapids when the car that he was driving crashed into a house and caught on fire. Police say the car clipped a natural gas line, and that's what started the fire. No one in the house was hurt, but the driver of that car, again, was killed. The driver has not been identified just yet, but police are saying that speed might have been a factor, and they are still trying to determine if drugs or alcohol also played a role in this crash. All right, turning to Washington now, 3 things to watch for today as the impeachment inquiry continues. First, President Trump's former advisor on Russia and Europe is giving voluntary closed-door testimony right now to the House Intel Committee. And then later this afternoon, Seaman Kislin, an associate of President Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, will also give testimony to the House after being subpoenaed to appear and discuss Giuliani's alleged dealings with Ukraine. And then today is the deadline for President Trump's former ambassador to the United Nations, Gordon Sondland, to deliver any and all documents relating to Ukraine to the House Committee of Foreign Affairs. Sondland will also be testifying before Congress on Thursday. All right, still ahead.
New at noon.
Still ahead right here on Local 4 News at noon, hitting that snooze button. Find out why later school start times might be headed your way in the near future. Plus, a new government study shines a new light on an alarming new health risk with possible links to miscarriages. Pregnant women stop drinking caffeine. We'll have more on that coming up. But first, it's a race against time in New Orleans as rescuers work to save someone believed to still be alive inside of all this rubble after the Hard Rock Hotel comes crashing down over the weekend.